But I went from having confidence and arrogance to having faith, and faith is the opposite of fear.
From the humble beginnings of an iconic producer to the throne of a bipolar king, Kanye West's journey has been a wild ride of success, controversy, and artistic innovation. From the early days of the College Dropout to the polarizing heights of Yeezys, he's been titled many things, but one thing that has recently caught our attention is his newfound identity as a loser. And damn, you'd be shocked to know he's owning it like a title. But you may ask, what could be so great about being a loser? Has Kanye lost it? Or is this some twisted way of getting to the top? Well, we're not giving you any spoilers here, so keep watching this video and see for yourself as we take you on a journey into the mind of this enigma and delve into the mysterious realm of this label, revealing why it's not a setback but a secret boon, and most probably the best thing that could have ever happened to a man. Now, before we get into the details of how Ye is embracing being a loser, what does being a loser mean? So apparently, to be called a loser is often perceived as a damning condemnation, a badge of inadequacy and failure. But in reality, it's nothing more than a fleeting judgment bestowed upon those who dare to march to the beat of their own drum rather than conforming to society's narrow definition of success, such as wealth, fame, or power. And as you might know, Kanye West is no different from this loser. He's a riddle wrapped in a mystery, shrouded in intrigue. He is a musical prodigy, a visionary artist, and a master of controversy. With 24 Grammys and a fashion empire, he has cemented his place as a heavyweight in the music and fashion industries. West is a rebel, a rule breaker, and a game changer. His albums are revolutionary, his fashion designs are avant-garde, and his approach is unapologetically creative. But his antics, both on and off stage, have often left people scratching their heads. Though 2022 may not have been his year, with personal struggles and public feuds, he emerged unfazed, like a king rising above it all, and refused to be a victim of his ex-partner's devoted fans and publicists. Some may call him a loser, but to him, it's just another notch on his unbreakable crown. And honestly, if being unbendable and intolerant to this evil matrix makes him a loser, then so be it. But what is Kanye's loser philosophy? And how does it make him happy in life? It's simple. Society often tosses around the term loser like it's nothing. But to Kanye, it's a term that represents freedom. It's about breaking free from the shackles of societal expectations and living a life that is true to oneself. He believes that we can get so caught up in the pursuit of experiencing everything that we neglect the quality of those experiences. The world bombards us with images of hectic schedules, bustling social lives, constant travel, and grandiose goals. But is this truly good for us? Not really. And that's why a man as famous as Kanye took a stand and decided to step back from the spotlight. In January 2023, he disappeared from the public eye, like a phoenix rising from the ashes to detox and get a grip on his life after the Kim Ye drama, only to resurface with a surprise announcement. He had secretly tied the knot with a mysterious woman named Bianca Censori, who is the head of architecture at his company, Yeezy. The marriage left fans and the media scratching their heads, with rumors that his ex-wife Kim Kardashian was not pleased with the new marriage. He faced severe backlash for it, but Kanye stood firm in his principles. He gave his divorce from Kim a new beginning and welcomed Bianca into his life with open arms despite being called a loser for it. Well, celebrity enthusiasts, Kanye identifies as a proud loser, and being that he radiates a sense of self-worth and self-assurance that sets him apart from the rest. He comprehends that his value as a human being is not determined by his ability to win or lose in life, or in a relationship. but by the qualities and characteristics that make him one of a kind. He also set the record straight that in a world where success is often touted and revered, it can be easy to fall into the trap of measuring our self-worth by our victories or failures. But true contentment and fulfillment cannot be found in the fleeting moments of triumph or defeat. Instead, it lies in the ability to embrace and cherish ourselves, regardless of the outcome. Now, if you want to be like Kanye, begin by recognizing that appreciating the positive and valuable aspects of yourself, reflect on the strengths and talents, and revel in the things that bring you joy and fulfillment. Remember that true victory lies in the acceptance and love of oneself, not just in the outcome of a single game or competition. So, be proud of who you are and all that you have achieved, and never let the fear of losing hold you back from chasing your dreams and aspirations. Alas, the term loser is a short-sighted way of defining a person. It's easy to label someone as a loser based on their job status, their relationships, or their perceived level of happiness. Think of some of the most iconic figures in history, such as Thomas Edison, who tried and failed 10,000 times to invent the light bulb, but each failure was a new lesson learned, ultimately leading to his brilliance shining through. Or take J.K. Rowling, who faced rejection after rejection from publishers, yet she persisted and found one who believed in her and her tale of Harry Potter. Now, her books are a worldwide phenomenon. Not much to our surprise, Kanye has proved time and time again that society has a way of making us feel like a quiet, simple life is unappealing, uneventful, and even a failure. But in reality, a life lived with simplicity and purpose can be incredibly rewarding and indicative of great wisdom and discipline. Just as the 19th century American transcendentalist writer and philosopher Henry David Thoreau wrote, "If a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it is because he hears a different drummer. Let him step to the music he hears, however measured or far away." Embracing the loser mindset can also lead to a more empathetic and humble approach to life. It reminds us that failure is an integral part of the human experience, and we're never alone in our struggles. Life is not a sprint, it's a marathon, and the path to success is often long and winding. Those who can learn from their failures, who remain resilient and persistent, will ultimately cross the finish line. So, dare to embrace the label of a loser, and you may be surprised at how much you can truly accomplish.